Another fresh image of the DJI Pocket 4 appearing side by side with the Pocket 3 feels less like an accident and more like a deliberate signal, almost as if DJI wants the comparison to feel calm, safe, and familiar rather than shocking, because familiarity sells trust, and trust sells upgrades. And from a visual standpoint, this latest leak strongly reinforces the idea that the Pocket 4 is not chasing a radical redesign or a headline-grabbing form factor shift, but instead doubling down on the proven handheld gimbal camera identity that has defined the Osmo Pocket lineup for years, with the overall silhouette remaining clean, minimal, and understated, showing only subtle refinements like 2 additional physical buttons and a slightly taller chassis that likely exists to accommodate internal improvements such as a larger battery, revised thermal management, or a reorganized internal board layout rather than any dramatic external transformation. And while some might be disappointed by the lack of visual flair, this restrained evolution actually aligns perfectly with DJI's long-standing product philosophy of prioritizing usability, balance, and refinement over cosmetic experimentation, making the Pocket 4 look instantly recognizable as a pocket device, which is crucial for creators, vloggers, travelers, and everyday users who value muscle memory and quick operation. At the same time, this leak arrives alongside a significant and somewhat emotional milestone for the Pocket ecosystem, as DJI has officially confirmed that Osmo Pocket service will be suspended starting February 5, 2026. Marking the quiet but definitive end of official firmware updates, repairs, and customer support for the original Osmo Pocket, a move that clearly signals DJI closing one chapter while preparing the next, especially considering that production for the original model ended years ago and this final phase-out feels more like a symbolic passing of the torch than a sudden cut-off. Yet it still lands hard for long-time users who relied on that tiny stabilized camera as a constant companion, because the Osmo Pocket was never about specs on paper or flashy marketing but about availability, spontaneity, and frictionless creativity, something you kept in a jacket pocket, backpack, or glove compartment without thinking, ready to capture moments you didn't plan for, with no rigging, no lenses, no cages, no creator modes to toggle through. Just pull it out, hit record, and trust the stabilization and color science to do the job. And that emotional legacy adds weight to every Pocket 4 rumor because expectations aren't just technical, they're experiential. Realistically, though, nobody following DJI closely expects the Pocket 4 to suddenly reinvent the category or blur the lines with action cameras, mirrorless systems, or smartphone gimbals, because the Pocket series has always been about incremental but meaningful improvements like smoother stabilization algorithms, slightly stronger low-light performance, cleaner color profiles, smarter face and subject tracking, improved audio handling, and better reliability in real-world shooting scenarios rather than headline-grabbing reinvention. And if the Pocket 4 stays true to that DNA, the biggest upgrades may not be instantly obvious in a spec sheet comparison, but instead become apparent after days of use. When battery anxiety fades, clips need less correction in post, autofocus feels more confident, and motion looks just a little more organic. That said, it's important to separate expectations for the standard Pocket 4 from the much-rumored Pocket 4 Pro, because those appear to be on entirely different timelines and likely target very different audiences, with the Pro variant expected to push further into high-end creator territory, while the standard model focuses on accessibility, portability, and everyday usability. As of now, the only semi-confirmed hardware detail comes from FCC filings pointing to an approximate 20% battery increase over the Pocket 3, landing around 1,545 mAh, which on its own may not sound dramatic, but could translate into noticeably longer recording times, better thermal stability during extended 4K or high bitrate shooting, and improved reliability for travel and vlogging scenarios. While nearly everything else remains speculative, including sensor upgrades, although most leaks suggest DJI will retain the 1-inch sensor size introduced with the Pocket 3, potentially using a newer generation sensor with higher effective resolution, improved dynamic range, and better low-light sensitivity rather than increasing physical sensor dimensions, which would disrupt the size, balance, and gimbal tuning that define the Pocket form factor. On the video side, Rumors continue to swirl around potential 6K recording at up to 30 FPS and high frame rate options like 4K at 120 FPS for slow motion. Features that would make the Pocket 4 far more future-proof for creators who want flexibility in post-production, cropping, and reframing for vertical video, YouTube content, social media reels, and travel films. Even though none of this has been officially confirmed yet, and DJI has historically been cautious about pushing unproven specs at the expense of stability, which suggests that any jump in resolution or frame rates would come with corresponding improvements in processing, heat management, and color consistency. Taken together, the Pocket 4 story so far paints a picture of deliberate evolution rather than disruption, a product designed to quietly slot into existing workflows while honoring the legacy of a device that defined portable stabilized video for an entire generation of creators. And while leaks, side-by-side images, FCC filings, and rumor mill speculation can only tell part of the story, the broader context makes it clear that DJI is less interested in shocking its audience and more focused on refining a formula that already works, ensuring that when the Pocket 4 finally lands, it doesn't feel like learning something new, but like picking up an old tool that somehow got better when you weren't looking.